Professional matchmaker from Premier Match, Christie Nightingale, is here with some tips. Thank you.
We'll find you a catch, matchmaker. Who better to help find Mr. Right than a professional matchmaker?
Christie Nightingale is here. She is the founder of a dating service, Premier Match.
Joining us right now with tips to find Mr. or Ms. Perfect is Christie Nightingale. She is the founder of Premier Match. Tell us what your organization does.
It's an executive search firm, very much like a headhunting firm. And we work with clients one-on-one. It's not web-based. It's all personalized. And we try to put people together that are finding love in relationships.
Christie Nightingale is the owner of Premier Match, a dating service with 10,000 members.
Dating doesn't have to be difficult. It's about coming up with a game plan and then putting it to work.
Success, I'm assuming we're defining marriage.
Yes, well, marriage, but also long-term relationships.
We've had hundreds of marriages that have resulted through our efforts and thousands of long-term relationships that also have come about. It's wonderful that we're able to help so many people and change their lives.
We have seen at least 80% of clients get into a relationship at some point during the membership.
They do so much filtering up front for me. It's like going directly into the fourth date instead of the first date, and time is valuable.
You find that people are looking more towards like people that are professional and working a lot. They don't have a lot of time to be in the right place at the right time to meet someone, that they're utilizing the services of matchmaking?
Absolutely. People are so time-strapped these days that it's really beneficial, and I think it really can increase the odds of finding the right person if you outsource and retain a service like ours. We're very much like a headhunting firm, but in this type of capacity where we're trying to seek out a partner for a relationship.
And people need help. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you're busy and you're working and you're, you know, an honest person that wants to truly meet someone and make a commitment, God bless you. I mean, you know, use one of these services. Why not?
We work with individuals as young as their mid-20s, up through their 50s, into their 60s. Many have been married before, many have never been married.
Well, a lot of successful people are limited with their time. So what we do is we help them by becoming their search agents. I mean, in life, we hire experts for all different types of finance, for
medical,
accounting, medical.
Personal trainer.
Exactly. So finally, in this type of capacity, people are seeking out experts like our company with Premier Match.
You know, if they're married, they can go home and they have the support and love to help them through a tough time. But if they're single and they're going home to an empty house and they're not having the support and love, I think they're more inclined to reach out to a service like Premier Match and our matchmaking.
Christie, some people might feel like, you know, I don't want to seem desperate. I don't want to seem like, you know, I'm really trying. How do you find that balance with what you're saying?
Well, you know something, there's a very confidential way by joining a matchmaking business.
Oh, there we go, premiermatchmaking.com.
So what we do is we facilitate introductions for our clients, and we try to help them find that right connection. And each client is bringing forth a set of criteria. So we tailor the search around what they desire. So someone calls us, and then we go over what, you know, our program offers, and they tell us what they're seeking, and then we schedule an in-person interview, and then we determine whether or not we can work with them as a search agent.
It's like dating is almost like a second job in New York City.
It can be.
Yeah.
So you're, correct me if I'm wrong, you're with the dating service but not online dating. I'm with this service, Premier Match, and it's all by personal introduction. You know, we all get interviewed, and you know, they ask you what you're looking for. Obviously, they find out about you, and then, you know, they put a match together.
So tell us a little bit about the first date.
The first date, okay. Well, first of all, when we facilitate the introductions, both parties agree to meet each other. They have a chance to talk to one another on the telephone and text each other, and then they really can choose what they'd like to do on a first date.
It gets expensive going out to bars as well and taking tons of women or men.
That's a good point.
Tons of women out to dinner.
We can vet out all the undesirables, so the men will only go out with quality women when they go out on a date.
All right.
Christie Nightingale, thank you so much for joining us. That was a fun segment. We really appreciate it.